Sprawling over 20 square kilometers, Colombo's wetlands are among the most productive ecosystems in the country. They serve as the city's lungs, clearing pollution and reducing overall temperatures. They act as a vital buffer against floods, absorbing an estimated 39% of the city's stormwater runoff.
Most of the capital cities, they don't have much natural environment in the world. But when you come to Colombo, we can see wetlands, marshlands. It's very important to the people who live in Colombo and also surrounding area.
The wetlands are also a haven for the animals and plants of the city. Over 250 plant species and 280 species of fauna, some of which are found only in Sri Lanka, live here.
So the wetlands are home to all these species, and they are also home to the species that I study, which is the fishing cat. And the really unique thing is that fishing cats throughout their global range aren't found in cities. So Colombo's wetlands play a huge role in their survival in the city, which makes it really, really unique.
Still, it is us human beings who benefit the most.
මේ ජලය කුඹුරු වලට ප්‍රයෝජනවත් වෙනවා වගේ මේකේ තියෙන ශාක වර්ග මිනිසුන්ට ප්‍රයෝජනය වෙනවා ඊළඟට සතුන්ට මේකේ ගහකොළ තියෙන පළතුරු ඊළඟට ඒ ගෙඩි වර්ග වලින් සතුන් පෝෂණය වෙනවා.
Public Interest Law Foundation is focusing on the Mattegoda River and its adjacent wetlands to get these areas protected under the National Environmental Act. And for this purpose, we are working in close coordination with the Central Environmental Authority.
Such measures are even more important now that we know how critical wetlands are in the fight against climate change. These wetland soils sequester almost 90% of the annual carbon emissions from the Colombo metropolitan region. Yet every day we lose a little more ground.
Marshlands are the most threatened habitat in Sri Lanka. Colombo is actually a wetland city that earlier had vast marshlands, but unfortunately the people didn't understood the value of the wetlands. For more than 70% of marshlands covered with invasive species.
Each year, another 1.2% of wetlands in Colombo vanish. At this rate, by 2038, wetlands could be reduced by 1/3. By 2070, we could be left with half of what we have now. It will be our loss.
මේක ආරක්ෂා කර ගැනීමේ වැදගත්කම තියෙන්නේ ඉදිරි පරපුරට මේක ගැන දැනුමක් ලබා ගන්න. මේකේ ඉන්න සත්තුන් ශාක වර්ග ඒවා හඳුනා ගන්න මේක ආරක්ෂා කර ගැනීම තමයි අපේ එකම බලාපොරොත්තුව.
Colombo was built on a wetland, and these wetlands have been essential for our survival for centuries. So let's all get together and protect it for future generations.